Top on the news this evening, National Agency for Science and Engineering Infrastructure calls on Nigerians to patronize made in Nigeria products. Plus, Nigerian oral health professionals advocate better policies in the oral health sector. Good evening and welcome to the NTA Jos News at 7. I am Indenyan and Diabagang. We begin with the economy. To position Nigeria on the global space as a technology-driven country, the National Agency for Science and Engineering Infrastructure, NASENI, is calling on Nigerians to embrace locally made products to enhance the nation's economic growth and development. This came to fore at the agency's strategic group meeting in Jos. Ruth Stephen Hoke reports.
The National Agency for Science and Engineering Infrastructure, established in 1992, is to nurture an appropriate and dynamic science and engineering infrastructure for sustained industrialization. In view of this, NASENI says there is need to promote and brand made in Nigeria goods effectively to boost patronage as well as improve economic growth. The agency at its focus group meeting reaffirmed its commitment to advancing local manufacturing innovations within Nigeria's industrial sector. Dr. Abayomi Akinsola says the focus meeting is to step down ideas and sensitize the public on the benefit of patronizing locally made goods. While unveiling the electric car made by NASENI here in Nigeria, he says the product is part of the strategic plans in making Nigeria an automobile hub in Africa.
It's a point in time where what we get from our partner in China is actually going to be different from what we bring out. Because as we have this, we are rolling it out for the people to use, and we get data from them. So we use the data we get from the people using this vehicle to improve.
These funds drawn from the academia, private and public sectors commended NASENI and the federal government, emphasizing the need for collaboration towards sustainable industrial growth and the adoption of locally manufactured products.
It's a very good initiative, and it gives out like a triangular format to the issue. We have the government, we have the manufacturers, and we have the people who will now use the products. So there should be a link between the three stakeholders. And an event like this helps to give us more information about what people think about Nigerian-made products.
Our consciousness again about what we need to do in order to collaborate and to push what we have been doing locally to the nation at large.
That we have all it takes to produce all that we need in this country. We have the manpower, the resources, and everything that we need to do to develop our country.
With the theme Made in Nigeria for Everyone, the agency urged manufacturers to ensure their products meet top quality standards. Ruth Stephen Hoke, NTA News.
More on the economy. Partners in the economic sector are brainstorming on ways to develop and strengthen macro, small and medium enterprises to promote economic growth. This is at the stakeholders' interaction on competitiveness in the Nigerian entrepreneurship ecosystem in Jos. Domnan Nemiel has details.
MSMEs are the backbone of economic growth in any society. Hence, the need for this engagement, which presents a unique opportunity to foster connection and exchange insight that will drive the growth of micro, small, and medium enterprises. Even though entrepreneurship in Plateau State has potentials to thrive, key players in this sector say strengthening the competitiveness of MSMEs is not just an economic imperative, but a pathway to sustainable development and prosperity.
We inspire them to go into businesses. That is the inspiration. Now we create, after knowing them, what they want to do, we now create the business, or they create the business. Then we scale the businesses up and then we support them in what they are doing.
It's necessary for us to be able to come together, to work together as a team. There are a lot of agencies and groups and organizations that work for MSMEs, but if they are not able to put their heads together and for the same result, then it will keep on working in futility.
Collaboration among government agencies, private sector actors, financial institutions and development partners is essential to creating an enabling environment where small businesses can scale, compete, and contribute meaningfully to national development.
While we support the ICT community in Jos to develop the ICT, the main view is to have ICT being used in those MSMEs. So that's the reason why we're here, to ensure that we build that collaboration with other MSMEs.
Participants expressed appreciation to the organizers, saying the workshop is timely and insightful.
For us in the media, it's a platform where we can further synergize with this very important sector of the economy to ensure that we create greater awareness and sensitization on the need to develop this very critical sector of the economy.
It's a good initiative, it's a transformative initiative that is going to make impact and lasting impact on the life of business people on the plateau.
Partners at the event advised that to achieve these successes, the state should promote access to finance, capacity building, technological advancement, and market expansion. In Jos, Domna Nimel, NTA News.
Now to health. Nigerian oral health professionals are advocating more workforce and better policies in the oral health sector to provide healthy oral lifestyle for all. Nendrimwa Sonkat has details.
The awareness with the theme, "A happy mouth is a happy mind," had oral health professionals, students, and other stakeholders creating awareness on the importance of healthy oral hygiene to overall health. Various banners had inscriptions like "Healthy mouth, healthy mind," "Brush your mouth twice daily," displayed by the group as they shared small-sized toothpaste to people on the streets. Statistics according to World Health Organization states that oral diseases are among the most common non-communicable diseases worldwide, affecting an estimated 3.5 billion people.
Once your mouth is okay, it's clean to a large extent, it's a reflection of your general body system. So we are trying to increase awareness for regular checkup, for people to know that at least every 3 months they need to come check a dentist to have an assessment of their oral health hygiene, and to also call attention to the fact that we need more people as capacity in that field. The problem with this Japa syndrome is reducing the manpower.
Other stakeholders also say that preserving oral health can help keep the mind and body healthy, as well as protect against the spread of infections.
If you have a good oral hygiene, you'll be happy to do anything you want to do. You'll be happy to speak out, to speak in the public. You'll be happy to smile.
The deep anxiety people face when they assess dental treatment, okay, there shouldn't be that need. Dental treatments are usually pain-free, and they are carried out in a stress-free environment.
World Oral Health Day, observed annually on 20th March, encourages people to look after their oral health by adopting a good oral hygiene routine and manage risk factors. In Jos, Nendirmwa Sonkat, NTA News.
You are watching the news live on NTA Network Centre Jos. The news will continue after this break.
We don't like to eat better, more nutritious meals, more veggies, but we want it tasty and easy too. Knorr Cubes, that's the secret. Made with real ingredients like chicken, parsley, and garlic. And enriched with iron, so your meals are better for you and more delicious too. That's the cocoa. Let's give it some accolades. Change your world by changing what's on your plate.
A peak protein breakfast gets you up to a great day. How do I know? Because my daddy goes through his work feeling good and always with a smile. Mommy is always filled with confidence. My sister is always in tune. And for me, learning new things becomes absolute fun. That's because all day and every day, the peak goes on.
Start your day with a Peak Protein Breakfast. Peak. Reach for your peak.
How far, Niger? Welcome to the Glow Cafe app. Come in. Because it's time for an upgrade. Your own personal Glow Cafe app open 24/7. Welcome to bigger, better, smarter. Welcome to total control of your data, your airtime. Mom, I'll call you back. How you buy? I'll send you data. How you share and how you recharge. Movies, gaming, music. All in one place. Welcome to more value. Download the upgraded Glow Cafe app and get more data. Get 100% recharge bonus and get a massive 100 gigabytes data bonus when you register. Want it all? Download all this into this.
Unlimited.
Glad to have you rejoin us on the news. Now, as part of awareness to mark International Women's Day, the Nigerian Association of Women Journalists, Plateau State Chapter, is calling on women to come together in promoting unity to achieve gender equality. This was during a campaign involving Muslim women community in Bukuru. Gila Sanda reports.
The Nigerian Association of Women Journalists, in collaboration with the Nigerian Police Force B Division Bukuru, are at the Muslim women community to enlighten the women on the importance of gender equality. Chairperson of the Nigerian Association of Women Journalists, Plateau State Chapter, Nene Dung, says it is important for women to have a career, business, and education in order to make an impact in the society. She also encourages women to show interest and take positions in politics for them to have a voice.
To tell these women that when they're suffering, they shouldn't suffer in silence. We are here, we can help them escalate their problems, and that is why we even shared flyers with our phone numbers on it and asked that everyone that has a challenge should be able to speak up. We want women all over to know that religion should not be a barrier. Tradition should not be a barrier. Your political leaning should not be a barrier for women to unite, come together, and fight for what belongs to them.
Representative of the DPO B Division, Bukuru, urges women to make meaningful impact in the society and ensure the girl child gets educated. State Coordinator, National Human Rights Commission, and State Coordinator, National Orientation Agency, both say women should be enlightened so they can know their rights and how to enforce it.
Human rights fight so much against gender-based violence. So we go into the communities, we go to churches, we hold all kinds of workshops that has to do with human rights to make sure that this gender-based violence are being curtailed. We collaborate with the police, with this media outfit in our watch, and so many other stakeholders that are in line with our own type of activities.
We want women to support women in politics, in governance, so it will be good for women to go to school. You know, National Orientation Agency has value reorientation, and then we condemn anything that will harm the human and especially the women and child.
In the end, the women were called to accelerate action in ending all forms of violence. In Jos, Gila Sanda, NTA News.
Moving to sport, the Vice Chancellor, University of Jos, Professor Tanko Ishaya, has reiterated the institution's commitment to promoting sports at primary school level. He stated this in a message at the 18th Inter-House Sports Competition of the University of Jos Women Association Primary School, held at the school's sports field. Yusuf Tumba has the report.
The event brought together students, teachers, parents, and dignitaries who came to witness the children as they displayed their talents. The competition, which aims at promoting physical fitness and discovering talent among pupils, is also to foster unity within the students. Competing were 4 houses, which include blue house, red, yellow, and green, all competing for the trophy. The students participated in various games such as 100 meters relay, skipping tray balls, balloon games, 50-meter tire race, among others. The Vice-Chancellor represented emphasized that sport is an integral part of education, which helps to instill discipline, teamwork, and confidence in young talent. Director of Sport, Plateau State, Ezra Gunen, commended the school management for sustaining the tradition of inter-house sport competition and encouraged parents to support their children's athletic development. There were presentation of awards to best performing houses, with Blue House emerging as the overall winner of the competition. In Jos, Yusuf Tumba, NTA News.
Catching them young there. Away from sport, the roof of NTA Ekare has been blown off as a result of downpour in Akoko area of Ondo State. The incident, which wreaked havoc on the station, affected the studios and some vital areas. Omoke Nde Igbari reports that the chairman of Akoko Northeast sent representatives to inspect the level of the damage with a view to assisting the station. Her report.
It is generally believed that rainy season is a blessing, but reverse is the case to the officer in charge and staff of NTA Ikare, as the recent rains in the area wreaked havoc on the station, cutting away the roof and some equipment are destroyed. Contacted, the officer in charge, NTA Ikare Kende Lamidi, who was pained by the incident, called the chairman of Akoko Northeast for assistance, hence the visitation of the executive of the council, led by the vice chairman and the secretary, who were conducted around the affected areas.
This is rainy season, so you have to make haste so that those properties will not be further damaged.
So we are going to compile our reports, make appropriate recommendation, and we believe something will be quickly done.
The officer in charge, who appreciated the visit and promises to the station, enjoined well-meaning people of Akoko for more support and collaboration for effective transmission of the station.
I feel, judging by what the head of the delegation, Mr. Lola Gold, said, we are expecting that in the next few days, they will come to our aid.
NTA Ikare Akoko is optimistic that renovation work of the rooftop and other affected equipment by the rain will be replaced. From Ikare Akoko, Omokende Igbari, NTA News.
Our report brings us to the end of the bulletin this evening, but before we go, here's a message. No society can develop without peace. Let's make peace with one another for meaningful development. Good evening.
From the Atlantic across the savannah to the Sahara, we rise, a land of the free, we know they tire. We dream great, our spirit is undying.
Resilient, rooted like palm tree, we swear in color, we stand out in demand. We make solutions, we ignite passion, yeah. Education is unique.